Hi everybody, it's your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again. Yes, we are back again. We got another video that's overdue. We have an overdue video that we have to do. This is in collaboration with both Revolutions and with Resurrections. Both Hutchins Resurrections and Revolutions. We are doing a collab. So this is a collaboration for, actually, this is going to be shouting out both my channels that are garnering a little more success than that of the predecessors that we've lost in these last 2 or 3 years. Anyway, aside from that now, we are not going to pity so much about the past because we are going to be doing a special TV show review. Okay, so you know how I told you and I promised all you guys I was going to do a TV show review on my thought about Star Wars The Acolyte of 2024? Well, here it is, guys. I'll just give it to you plain and simple. I want to let y'all guys know that despite all odds of it, being successful, which we know, in all honesty, it wasn't. In fact, it was a disaster. It was like the worst. It was the worst show in all of Star Wars existence. Given that a lot of people were on the fence, they're like, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, there's more bad to it than good. That's all I have to kind of well out and say. That's all I got to well out and say, that there was more bad to the series than good to the series for Star Wars The Acolyte. Because, yeah, like I said, starts off slow. Yeah, we got that. But, right up into a point, right up to, the episode 4 or 5, it started getting really bad. After about episode 4 or episode 5 of the run, it started to go really, really bad. Really bad, it got really bad. Star Wars Acolyte Season 4 and 5, man, they were so freaking bad. They were so awful. I'm just telling you from first-hand glance. I'm going to tell you, right until about episode 4 is when it started going down. And then 5, it was terrible. And then 6, 7, 8, no, they didn't do anything. They didn't really do anything. Pretty much all you did was, oh, yeah, it's just kind of just fluff with no stuff. You know what I mean? It's like fluff with no stuff. Literally and quite figuratively. It's fluff with no stuff. And this is all my own original account. And I gotta say, counting on how many episodes there were in this, I'm not going to be setting foot on that show, at least for a long time, because of how awful it was, how terrible it was, and just how, yeah, it was just weird and stupid. And quite honestly, I think the whole idea about one of the sisters being a Jedi and then one of them being on the dark side, seriously, that's the best you can come up with. One sister is on the dark side, one sister's on the light side, and then basically you gotta be like, hey, do I follow you or do I don't follow you? It really was really stupid. Really stupid. I know how I told you how the main girl, her name was May, M-A-E. Yeah. Well, she had a sister, her name is Osha. Yeah. I don't know who the hell comes up with this name. But anyway, yeah, it was about these two sisters. And they were basically having this sibling quarrel about whether, oh, yeah, I'm kind of like that, sort of. Well, it was fluff with no stuff. Like I said once again, I say it's fluff with no stuff. There was no story. There was no story that was even worth a shit. No story that was worth a shit. And honestly, if you just skipped the whole thing, it wasn't even worth it. So don't even bother touching the Acolyte. And if you skipped it, pat yourself on the back because it's fluff with no stuff, no story, and basically it was just cohesively terribly written and developed by, the females who are trying to take over Lucasfilms. Because you know how, like, if you go over to other more famous YouTubers like Mike Zero, you go over to him, he talks about a lot about that type of stuff. And I'm going to give you a recommendation. If you like that type of controversial stuff with Disney, Lucasfilm, Star Wars, I recommend you go over to Mike Zero. He actually has a really good channel. In fact, I watched about like 5 or 6 of his episodes, just last month. And yeah, I definitely, if you like that type of controversial type stuff, go check out Mike Zero. He definitely kind of breaks it down. Alright, so again, this is my review about Star Wars The Acolyte. It was terrible, and if you skipped it, then good, because you don't have to watch it, because it was terrible. And yeah, so I'll see y'all later. Bye.